Said I can't be lit 24/7, yeah. Can't take no before still in heaven, It's gonna take more than flirting to that's why I don't hit you up that much. You gon' have to show me what's love before you just get let in. So I can't be lit 24/7, no. With a pick this big, nigga can't just get up and go. I know you want another hot girl summer, but I ain't finna hop up and hunt ya. I'ma let you drop off that number and let you get the getting. 1 2 1 2. Okay, this thing is on. I may cuss, but I don't curse. Let's get that situated first. Bars because I'm nice and all that, but you already know. And we're gonna get into a Scorpio reading, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we're gonna get some theme music out here. So I'm gonna draw an alchemy card, oracle card to set the theme. You heard? Flipped over. I'm taking it. What is this? Iron. Dealing with iron, y'all. We're dealing with iron. Materials. For the Scorpio energy. Did I mention that? If I didn't, I meant to. Iron is a reliable metal. Iron is a reliable metal that can withstand great pressure. Over the centuries, we have come to utilize this metal extensively, mixing it with carbon to create the steel bridges, highways, and infrastructures that can span across the globe. In alchemy, iron is associated with the planet Mars and shares its qualities of being strong, assertive, and potentially warlike. When the iron card appears, there is a call to rely only on the reliable. What truly supports you? What have you already built? Iron dwells at the center of the earth, so when all else feels lost, go inward. There is a deep magnet there that pulls you toward what is steady and true. For the moment, put your words and weapons down and let yourself be held by the structure that is already in place. That's deep. That feels real personal. I'm gonna just keep it a beam with you. Like I woke up feeling this way. Like this, if I could define the way that I woke up, it was like this. So for those of you who are cross-watching, you can make this apply, or should it resonate, it could apply to where Scorpio is in your chart. I guess I'll assess that in my brain a little later. But that's the theme for this, right? Iron is used to build bridges and stuff like that for support, right? Bridges support and uphold other people that can connect across them. But who's supporting you, right? Who's supporting you? And I get the feeling like a lot of people have at least were feeling defensive, is what I'm feeling. And being defensive, I mean, defense wins games, right? But it's like, yo, in merely day-to-day living, there goes a bird out there. There's birds and squirrels, and the animals just stay at my joint. But anyway, that might be a sign for some of y'all, some birds. It's a pigeon, though. I'm from New York, baby, so you already know. But anyway, it's very common for a pigeon to stop by. Sometimes in just mere everyday life situations, being defensive can really get in your way. And you can even subconsciously feel like you're being bleh. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe a negative Nancy, or just down. It's not like you trying to smile in everybody's face and be giddy all the time either. If you're not, you're not, you know? However, if the slightest thing that you hear, you feel defensive about, there's some inner work that needs to be done. And I get the feeling that it comes from what the card says. You know, that's what I'm picking up from the card. It's just like, well, where have you been doling out your energy to? Because, you know, iron represents Mars. So who have you been doling out your energy to where they make you feel defensive in any kind of way? Are you squandering your energy? Protect your energy. My tarot, was it tarot? I don't know. I read something this morning as well that was spiritual. That says something along the lines of pay attention to who you're giving your time, your energy to. They didn't say time. They said energy, and I like that because I've replaced using time with energy as well, you know, in my dialogue. So I get that feeling, y'all. I get that feeling. What we're going to do now is we're going to go into tarot. We're going to go into tarot. Iron. The number 3 is on that card too. So maybe that means something to some of you. The number 22 is actually at the top of this card as well. So let me show you just in case, you know, you might get more of a download by looking at it, the visualization of it. Pardon me. You know? Spirit, let's get into the tarot messages to get some decoding going on. The Magician flies out. It's in reverse though. Flew out in reverse. I'm taking that the way it flew out. It flew away facing the other way from me. So there's some like inaction here based upon skills that someone has. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's somebody else. Somebody is close to you, connected to you. But it's connected to you in some type of way because it's being drawn on top of the Iron card, which is for support, builds bridges, or at least it's supposed to be for support, right? So maybe in some type of inadvertent way, or maybe directly, you feel some type of way based upon someone being inactive in a potential, in a specific skill that they have. And you're wondering like why they're not taking action, and you know that they're powerful if they should do it or when they do it. However, it's like they're sitting on their power reluctantly, and what I'm feeling is you, or again, I don't know if it's you or them, but there's a feeling, there's an air of perhaps there's reasoning for it, like it's a logical decision. Like it's a conscious decision to not take action, possibly. And it's either that or something else. I would say along the lines of opportunity has swiftly came into play. Because Saturn and Neptune is sextile Uranus and the moon right now. So someone might have switched tunes real quick. Just real quick, because opportunity presented itself and they're like, I'm gonna take it. What else, Spirit? And again, I don't know who that, I don't know if this is you, Scorpio. What we got here? The 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. All right. See that beehive? Something about that. There's some busy stuff going on. And this might be part of it. I'm feeling like, okay, here comes the clarity. Whoever this person is, whether it's you, Scorpio, or the person that you're pondering on, they are conserving energy. So that's part of the reluctance to take action on the skill that they have. However, they're busy. So what I'm seeing here is, again, Uranus deals with electricity, deals with the internet and stuff like that. They're aware of the opportunity that's taking place on the internet. It's just that they're gradually piecing things together with research before they make themselves visible, if that makes sense. So it looks like they're not busy, but in all actuality, they are. And it doesn't mean it's right or wrong, though. You know, they could be missing out on other opportunities because they're taking so long, too. You know, so it's kind of like when people expect, like if you upload videos every day and then you miss a day, if you miss 2 weeks, people be like, man, like it just kind of messes with people's daily routine as well. Like it used to be your daily routine, and it's part of some people's daily routine as well, especially if you're a YouTuber or whatever the case may be, right? So they're like, yo, where's so-and-so? Where's such and such? Where's Benjamin? Like, what is he doing? Knock it off. Come back. We miss you. We love you. I'm fluffing it up, but you get what I'm saying. That type of thing. But let's get back to the theme, right? The theme music. What does this have to do with support or non-support? Is there any, you know what? Let's get a little messy. Because this is busyness too. And this 8 of Pentacles is making me see like, it's kind of like this chick, she's holding out that one pentacle. It's like she's almost like trying to summon the queen bee, right? Beehive, bees all around, busy, hard work being done here, or what diligent work, or results oriented. So whoever this is that I'm speaking about, I ain't gonna hold you, they kind of stubborn. So if you put something their way, suggest something, hint to something, they may not say what they want to say, but in the back of their mind, they're going to do what they want to do based upon results. So if they've done something and it worked, then they're like, if it's not broke, I ain't going to fix it. Yeah, I hear the whole innovative new idea that's pitched and all of that, but I don't follow trends. And you're not going to give me the bud, so. But this may be part of their inaction and silence as well. They might be silent when doing this and just working. I think this got something to do with the support too, like who is working and who's not. You know what I mean? The look on this, the whole demeanor of this chick is just like, when I pick my head up and when I come out of this, like I'm aware of who was there and who wasn't, right? That's what I'm picking up off of that card. And there's also like zero fucks to give. I get that this person is, whoever they are, they're happy when they work. So it's just like, whatever. I feel like that might be part of the support thing too. Somebody might be feeling some type of way because they feel like they just don't get enough support. But they like they just wake up on some old, you know what? I'm like the iron card said, I'm going to rely on the reliable and just rely on the structure that works. That's what I mean with the whole Eight of Pentacles. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no need to trip. Because I feel like the moon being in sextile to all of these planets as well is just like a way to reconnect or just to connect to diligence with Saturn. Spontaneity. Y'all know the word I'm trying to say, right? Spontaneity. That type of thing. And because look, Mercury is not doing its best right now opposing Saturn and Neptune, so you might be, or this person may be more dreamy right now, want to work on their dreams, but Mercury is over there in Virgo, trying to observe and analyze and pick things apart. So we about to get a little messy if you don't mind. Stagnant, dead end, frozen. Okay, this is where it's like a tug of war going on between what someone wants to creatively do. That's why the Nine of Cups is on the other side of the Eight of Pentacles. If what someone wants to really, someone is more happier doing something. Okay, I get it. Someone has a routine or routinely does something. They continue to do it because it is reliable, it works, and it supports them. No matter how much they're not as enthused to do it as they are to do this creative thing. This creative thing is what you see in someone or that you possess that is a powerful skill that they're sitting on. That's what we was talking about in the beginning. It's the creative thing that they're sitting on that they're reluctant to do. And instead they're doing what is reliable. And it might have something to do with the support network of why they're not doing the creative thing, but I'm not picking up on that. Like, that's a theory, right? That's a simple theory. Like, yeah. Spirit, clarify Nine of Cups. Clarify Nine of Cups. Because this is an odd 9 of cups. You know why I say that? Because look at Shorty face, right? Like this is a happiness card, you know what I mean? And she's just like, you could tell internally though, like by her demeanor, she's like, I'm happy doing whatever I do, make the gender fit the way it's supposed to fit, right? I'm happy doing whatever it is that I do, truly too, sincerely, like not trying to, fluff y'all up and whatever the case may be. But it's just like, yo, with or without you, like I could have a ball by myself. So I want to know, Spirit, clarify this 9 of cups, like, and then we're going to get back to the clarifying of why what is reliable feels like a dead end. It's kind of like stuck in the routine because it works, but not necessarily what they want to do. Psychopath. Abusive, conniving, unpredictable. To clarify the 9 of... Really? I think instantly I thought of the creativity having something to do with that. This person may even be like having psychopathic thoughts. Perhaps based upon something that they've learned from someone, or behavior that they picked up from someone, or maybe some movies that they've been watching or something like that. And they want to apply it to their creativity. I'm not feeling a real psychopath here. Spirit, clarify. The High Priestess in reverse. Yeah. This is a creative work that wants to manifest like in the form of a book or a 5 of Wands. They want it to be drama filled. They want it to be eye catching. What's that other word that I'm looking for? This has to do with what it is they're creating. But it's kind of like real, maybe controversial, like something really out there is what this person is trying to create. Maybe that has something to do with the support system. Not everyone wants to be associated with certain types of projects because of the content that they possess. That's what I'm picking up on. I'm not picking up on an actual psychopath. I'm not. Spirit, do some more clarifying here. The Queen of Pentacles, and they're trying to get money, or I'm really under the impression that they pretty much have the money to do it. That's why they're still doing this. All right, this person is still doing what they're doing because it's reliable and it's bringing in money. That's part of it, being reliable, right? So that's how they're having the ability to afford to front this creative pursuit that they want to do as well. Okay. However, what they're doing routinely, it's feeling like hard work to them now. And I get that it's not like difficult for them to do. Like I feel they're good at it. But it feels like hard work now because it's like, when your mind is somewhere else or your heartstrings are somewhere else and you're just like, man, if you want to put one thing down to pick up the other thing and put more attention to that, however, that over here is more lucrative and it helps you be a responsible individual, you're torn between the two. And that's what's going on, y'all. You make it fit the way it's supposed to fit as far as who's who in this scenario. We're going to get some more clarification on the stagnant, stuck, dead end zone. All right. I'm also getting that whoever this is that's affected by this should not take it too personal because of the nodes right now. What I mean by that is you may feel not supported as much as you want to be supported because the North Node is in Aries and the South Node is in Libra. So although you may be partner oriented and you may want to link up with a partner, with your partner to do things together, There's a strong emphasis on learning how to hold your own at this time. That is tugging at your head. Pause, because that's crazy work right there. But it's tugging at your head to get you to go that way, while depending on what type of practice you have, if you like on some balance in Eastern and Western theology, then you might only look for your partner when it's refuge time. Like it could be downtime at the end of the day, and you may not say much to them at all, if you say anything at all. And that's how you leaving it right there, because it's not even that you don't want to burden your partner. It's like when you have a partner, you feel comfortable going to them, telling them certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the end of the day when it's time to wind down or you want a break or something like that. It's just, and if you didn't know where the nodes are, now you know. Subconsciously you knew that this time is to do a lot of work on self and the improving of self, but not only the improving of self, but the initiation of self and the, how do you say it? Just the drive of getting things started for yourself to make an impact as an individual, Really, you holding on to these cards. Just clarify the stagnant, please. Shattered, broken nightmares, failures. This is a mixture. This is a very unique card to come out right now, I'm feeling, y'all. Because whoever I'm speaking about right now, they're holding it together. You don't, by looking at this person or looking at these people, whoever, all other people that I'm speaking to, whoever it is, y'all make it fit the way it's supposed to fit. By looking at them, you can't tell. You have no idea what they're going through right now. There's a lot going on with this person. All right? Whether it's you or it's the person that you have in mind, but you just can't tell. It's like the exterior of Scorpio energy. You just can't tell. You just don't be knowing. It's real blank face type, However, behind the scenes, they've been through it. They've actually been broken in, like, you don't even know. They look like they still have it all together. And the part of the reliability thing is that it keeps them, how should I say it? It keeps them sane. It keeps them together. Some people look forward to going to work every day because, look, drowning at the bottom of the deck, over your head, overextended, rock bottom. Someone is very particular about who they're giving their energy to at this time, because that's why they're so busy and hard at work. That's why they're juggling two things, pause, because that's crazy. But that's why they're doing it, because they refuse. They got these. This person is looking at a lack of manifestation as a failure. It's not. I'm here to tell you it's not. However, that's how they are perceiving it, and perhaps that's a tool for them to use to get them through. And if that's what you trick yourself into believing, hey, I'm not questioning your method. I'm just keeping it a bean with you. It's not a failure, but you right on time. You probably don't know that you had to go through these things to get to the other side. But yeah, this is what I'm feeling. You had to go through this so that when you're done doing what you're doing, you know who should be in the union. Bars, because I'm fucking nice. But I'm just keeping it a bean. Like, you was like this before. Drowning in over your head, taking care of this, taking care of that, taking care of excessive stuff, not taking care of you. And this North Node Aries energy is just like, hold on now. Let me put on some armor and protect myself. Protect y'all energy, is what I'm picking up on. The world on the bottom of the card. The world is at your fingertips, y'all. Oh, chesticles. My bad. But I'm serious. the world is on the other side of this. You know what I mean? Reward, success. It's what you were looking for. I think the success that you're looking for that has you thinking like the lack of manifestation in an area that you're working on is a failure. What looks like or what feels like success to you is underway. Other people are going to see that as well. The Emperor, yeah. It's Emperor time. It's Emperor time. But this was in reverse. I'm going to keep it a beam with y'all. It was in reverse. I feel like there's some disorder. There's some chaos amidst right now. I don't feel like it's bad, though. I'm not feeling that it's bad. And the reason why I say that, Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, there's some information coming through, right? You've been given some type of information that is not logical, that is not emotions is starting to make sense for some reason right now. And that's the information that you've been given to where you can change and make a decision. I still am under the impression that you're not necessarily going to change. Like, you're not going to switch one thing for the other with what you got going right now. You're actually going to do both. You're going to keep juggling. Pause. You're going to keep juggling. And, but you're going to make it happen. You're going to make it by feeling your way through and not being so decisive. It's going to be like, oh, today I feel like doing it. Tomorrow I don't, type thing. Spirit, let's get some advice. Yeah, because you got some type of information to help you make the change. The change is not change in career necessarily. It's like the people that I'm speaking to right now are already like independent contractors, entrepreneurs, or always had a side hustle, or always have a side hustle. So it's like, even if you were to put one down for the other, you'd still end up creating something new to pick something else up. It's like you need the simultaneous. You know what I mean? It's like your mind at least is that active, or it could be your body. Like, you got to keep moving. Like, so you just can't allow yourself to do one thing. It's just at this moment in time, you had to choose one more than the other because of the reliability of it, the reliability aspect, you know? And it's also teaching you a lesson about people, relationships, conversations. Advice, Death card in reverse, followed by the Hanged Man, Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You are fearful, or this person is fearful of the change. Fearful might not be the right word. How do I say this? Not fearful, but suspecting that the change, the career switch, and I don't mean like this person, whoever I'm talking about, they've been doing what they've been doing. It's going to be highlighted, or more emphasis is going to be put on it more. And they're kind of questioning how that's going to be perceived by the audience. So it's kind of like, let's say you got a cooking channel, right? You cook all types of dishes on your YouTube channel. And then one day you put up a vlog about riding your scooter through the woods. People are like, yo, what's up with that? Some people are turned off. A large percentage of your audience gets turned off by it because it's not the usual routine, right? They're reliable. They're relying on you to come and cook another dish today. However, here you come popping wheelies on your scooter, frolicking in the woods, and they like, yo, what's up with this, B? And then you got like 5% of your audience is like, okay, I fucks with that. I see where you're going with this. I think You know what I mean? That's how this person, or that's how you are right now. Like, how is it gonna look to my audience when I do this? You know, you might be thinking of making a second channel, or if you're a writer, you may go under a different name. You know what I'm saying? And keep your face out of it, and just see if the book takes off first before letting people know. You know, you use a different pen name until to see if it takes off. It's that type of energy. And it comes right back to being patient and listening to silence. In your patience, see who comes forth to you to say anything, you know, because I'm getting that that's going to give you a lot of insight into the relationship building revolving around this transformation. But it's being said, like, you're going to feel suspicious about the transformation. It doesn't mean that you're not going to take it. It just means, like, you can't be stuck there. You've got to, it's recommended that you continue on the path of that creative thing that you're stagnant about, that you've been sitting on. Sure, the other thing may be a little mundane to you, repetitive, you know, not as fulfilling as it used to be, but the lesson being taught here is you got to remember what and who you could rely on during this time, because I'm getting that you're doing well. You're doing better financially than you were. Let's put it that way. And that's letting you know that you're on the right track, but it's also letting you know that can you really rely on? You know, a lot of this is teaching you that you could rely on yourself, and you could rely on routine more than you can rely on people that, I'm gonna just keep it a beam, didn't deserve your energy. Dragon card to close out. Let's get a dragon card. Where's my dragon deck, B? What's the dragon card that we had now? For the Scorpio energy, the Scorpio cross watchers. Spirit. What do we got? Take this one. Okay. Thoughts. For the wise men among our forefathers, the druids and sorcerers, air was the master melody. Let me bring it back. For the wise men among our forefathers, the druids and sorcerers, air was the master element. Air was the most difficult to control, unfathomable, elusive as our minds and our thoughts. Everything is connected to everything else through the element of air. We think as we breathe in and out, and we are all breathing the same air. Our thoughts are energy, and this energy flows through the air. Our thoughts and words create our future. What you think of yourself is what you will become. It is now time to cast off old ways of thinking. Those thoughts that keep you down, that are born of fear. The negative thoughts that you have about others will also rebound on you. And remember, what others think about you has nothing to do with you. Meditation. Light at least one white candle and play some calming instrumental music. Close your eyes and imagine you are standing high up on the summit of a mountain. A fresh breeze blows around you, air surrounds you and courses through you. It is cleansing your thoughts. Let all your thoughts go with the next gust and leap from the summit of the mountain. A dragon gleaming white in the brilliant sunshine will catch you on its back. Sit on the back of the white dragon and don't think about it. Simply feel. Fly with the dragon and feel freedom. Feel the wind. Feel the sun. Feel God. Recognize that the chains that hold you captive are your own negative thoughts. Your freedom lies in this recognition. The dragon returns you to the earth, and from now on, all those who cross your path will see you shining. Close your eyes, breathing in and out, and then open them as you are reborn. Perform this meditation for a total of 7 times on successive days, always at the same time of day. I believe that's it. Let me make sure though. Yes. So what I'm getting from that, y'all, is this is important for the the thoughts that I was speaking about of, well, how will the audience perceive you when you add on to what it is that you already have going? Will they understand that you have other passions, you have other pursuits, you have other things that make you feel good that you want to pursue? What's being said here with the thoughts dragon is, it doesn't matter. It's not your business. It's not your business. And should they have something to say in the comment section, or, wherever, face to face, or, don't even hold them. Don't take it personal. Like I was telling you before, don't even take this, don't take this personal. This is part of transformation that comes with it. You won't look the same. You won't be the same. And you're not supposed to. Especially if you're going to transition, transform, and transition, It's supposed to look different. It's supposed to feel different. And again, even if you feel like some people weren't reliable as you needed them to be, as you wanted them to be, it's just a lesson. It's just a carving out to help pretty much with the pain of transformation, But it's like water under the bridge. It's like you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that needs to be contested. It's like pretty sure those other people understand that y'all don't fit in the mold anymore. And that's how people have falling outs all of the time, or people are just not the same with each other because of transformations. I mean, we're going to keep it a being. Let's just keep it a being. It's the reality of life, and I feel like the quicker that we can understand that happens organically. I want to say organically when people are doing the work. And I guess it just doesn't happen. What's that saying that I be seeing lately now? It shit is dope too. It says, you got to understand that some people that are stagnant in your life are not there, or something like they're there to remind you of what not to be, or how not to be. You understand what I'm saying? So again, they're teachers. You know what I mean? You learn from it. All right, I'm out. Till next time.